we'll start this one how we ended the last one, without spilling water, hopefully this time. Cheers. Light tap. All right, perfect. We're not gonna slam that down again because that was a dumb decision. Figured I'd come on here and give you guys an update on what's going on. So, got my roommates' numbers. We've been talking for a little bit. Both of them live in CT, which I believe is Connecticut. I could be wrong. Could be wrong. I don't know the abbreviations. I know the states, I just don't know the abbreviations very well. So they both are from, I'm gonna say Connecticut. I'm probably wrong, but it's okay. And they're both racing. They both race in, I know the one does like mini sprint cars, and then the other one does SK something. I don't remember. I'm not big into the racing world. So it was funny, we're all in this group chat and one of them says, hey, either of you guys race? And of course, me being the guy that I am, both trying to just be straight up honest and funny at the same time, goes, only at red lights, which neither of them found funny. So great to know that my sense of humor is off to a kicking start. Honestly, I just wanted to throw the camera on today. I had no idea what I wanted to talk about. I still don't know what I want to talk about, but we're gonna make this video as entertaining as possible without making ourselves look like too much of a fool. So I'm on 2 cups of coffee right now, which normally I'm only on 1 and then possibly a bang afterward, but I haven't had energy drinks. I've been down on the coffee lately, so now I'm like a little bit more energetic than I usually am. I also drank 2 cups of black coffee, so there's no cream in there, so it's just straight black coffee. And I'm definitely feeling the effects of it because I'm a lot more chatty Cathy than usual, but that's okay. I'm not even trying to be chatty Cathy, I'm just chatty Cathy because I literally feel the caffeine making me jittery, which I haven't felt this in a long time and it feels freaking phenomenal. So bear with me, guys. I'm gonna be all over the place today. Literally have errands to run today and I'm taking the longest way possible to these places and I'm just wasting time at this point. But it's for you guys, it's for your entertainment, and also for me to look back in the future and be like, wow, what was I doing with my life? Or maybe I'll be doing this in the future and I'll be like, hey, that's the video that started it all. And then I'll be like, nope, not really. This video is not even gonna make the cut if we're being honest here. There's no point if there's no topic, right? You guys just don't, this feels like a TikTok clip reel, kind of. Like you just take random clips, shove it together, throw it on TikTok, and boom, you got views. That's what it seems like right now. Oh, that's what we're gonna talk about. All right, so I got my topic now. Here we go. So we just drove over a bridge, which is over a river in, or not a river, but like a creek kind of deal, but it's deep enough to go kayaking. So senior year of high school, right? Me and a group of my friends, we had 2 study halls. So during those 2 study halls, since they were in the middle of the day, I don't know why they did that to us, but we had 2 study halls back to back in the middle of the day. It was our 4th and 5th period. Now when they did exams, they just did double periods and let you go early. So by circumstance, it's the last day of high school and we have 4th and 5th period exams back to back. So we have 4 hours of nothing to do and then we go home. So naturally we just didn't go to school that day. And what we decided to do, we were all gonna hang out and just have a good last day of summer. So we're trying to come up with things to do. And for some, I don't know how, but my idea was, hey, let's buy a kiddie pool. I'm gonna hit the squirrel. Let's buy a kiddie pool at the Dollar General, blow it up, and then float down this creek. Now, we had never been down this creek before, so we had no idea how long or how far down it went, but we knew that it was gonna be fun. So what we did, we bought it, went to my friend's house, and her dad has a shop in there, so we blew it all up with the air compressor, threw it in the back of my truck, and then she took her Jeep, because you have to have 2 vehicles, one at the start, one at the finish. So we had our drop-off and pickup vehicles situated. And what we did, we brought a radio with aux in case we lost service. It was a DeWalt radio, so it wasn't necessarily waterproof, but it was okay because we kept it in a cooler. And then we brought a bunch of bubblies and waters, like sparkling waters, regular waters, sodas. We get down there and we end up carrying this, I think it was a, what was it, 8-foot kiddie pool with like 3 feet of inflatable rings, and then it had the bottom to it. So we get there in the truck after we drop off her Jeep, because that was our pickup vehicle. You have to drop off the pickup and then take the drop off up to where you're going. So we get up to where we're going, and then from there we walk about a mile into the woods, which the woods runs right along, or the trail runs right along the creek. And we get to like the deepest part of it. These are like really back roads. So we get to the deepest part of the creek, which is where we're gonna put in. And there's like a rope swing there and everything, so it's pretty deep. So we're all like, oh, well, this bottom doesn't really look like it's gonna hold us, but we were like, all right, screw it, we're just gonna send it. So we all get in. There's 5 of us, I believe. Yeah, there's 5 of us. So we all get in and we start floating down this river. Now, at first we were all just cheering, excited, like ecstatic, because like it's working. There's 5 of us in a kiddie pool staying dry and floating down a river. So we were ecstatic that this was even working and even a possibility. So you can just imagine just like these 5, like not college students, but like 5 high school graduates, because we were graduating that Friday, just ecstatic, excited, just having a whole lot of fun, drinking soda, all that good stuff. So we get about an hour into it and we start getting to some shallow parts. So we end up losing a tube, because there's 3 inflatable rings, so we lost like 1 or 2 of the rings. So we're starting to realize the sketchiness of the scenario, which we hadn't realized at first. It was a little bit more sketchy than originally intended. So we're about an hour and a half in at this point, and the bottom starts to kind of start ripping apart, you know, because kiddie pools are meant to hold water on flat ground, not support weight and dip into water. So we're starting to stretch this tarp out, and every time we get over a shallow part, the rocks just kind of catch it and let a little bit more water in, and a little bit more water in. So finally we get to this part where we just have no idea where the hell we are. We're just floating at the mercy of the river. So one of us decides to get out, which this person did not tell us that they couldn't swim. So when they got out, they ended up going down shoulder deep, panicking and getting back in. And we had no idea that they could not swim. So we were not the happiest people when we finally did find out that they in fact could not swim. Oh my God, there's somebody there. But so needless to say, we continue going down, and by the end of it, this kiddie pool is absolutely destroyed. But it ended up taking us 3 hours to get down the river, because every time we got stuck on rocks, somebody had to get out and drag the rest of us. So we were constantly getting out and dragging and floating for a little while and listening to music. Overall, it was a great time, and that was probably one of my best high school memories. Right there is the last day of school, ditching our study hall exam periods and going out on the creek, floating down with my closest friends at the time. I definitely recommend that if you're ending your senior year, you do something fun with your friends just to go out with a bang. But that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like and comment, and if you made it all the way through the video, I really do appreciate it. That being said, have a great day, guys. Cheers. And I'll see you in the next one.